is going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having an awesome day. Go ahead and guys, if you haven't here before, go ahead and get in there and click subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content here. But today I'm going to talk about something that would be very helpful. I thought I would kind of try to share all the knowledge that I've learned with my job, with the people that, with all you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share that to you. So if you don't know what I do, I am a welder's helper on the pipeline. So I figured with my welding riggers page, I'm sure there's a ton of helpers on there that like rigs just as much as I do, which is why I created a page. If you didn't know, I'm just a really truck enthusiast, I should say, and the welding rigs are just awesome. But I'm gonna try to help everyone here out and let you know what you need to do to try to stay working as much as possible with pipeline, because it has ups and down parts where you're working and where you're off a lot. So I'm going to let you guys know what I've learned and how I've learned how to be the best helper you can be and stay working as much as possible. Of course, even awesome helpers aren't working 12 months 365 a year, just because it does have slow months or a little bit of time off. But try to help everyone and give everyone the tips here that I have learned to help you be able to work in a year as much as possible. So if you see me looking, I got my notes right here just so I don't miss out on anything. I want to be able to make sure I hit everything. But I've got 4 points I want to hit here, and then I'm gonna break each point down. So to stay working the most, you got to be a good helper, because that's really matters when you're in the slow months of the year and you want to be able to be working. The best helpers are the ones that are out there still working. So to be the best helper you can be, you gotta work hard. Just show that you're out there doing it and working it. Don't just be moseying around, doing whatever, just not performing to the best of your ability. So that is one thing that you gotta do. You gotta work hard. Of course, sometimes you don't always work hard if you're just sitting in a truck. If you're a welder's helper, you probably know what I mean. You have a little bit of downtime on some jobs, but yeah, just try to work the hardest to your best of your ability when you are working, just to show that you can do all the work. And then the next one is that if you're with a welder that is a helpful guy and a good guy, if you don't know something what's going on, ask questions. That way you can learn and soak up all the knowledge that you can when you're working. That way you're learning one thing. That way every job you're on, you're learning more and more and more. That way before you know it, you won't have to ask any questions, and the welder won't have to tell you to do anything. You'll just know exactly what to do right away. So that is a good thing. Then the next is show enthusiasm. So don't just be moping around. If you're going to string out truck, don't be moving like 2 miles an hour, just taking your good old time. Show some enthusiasm and to be liking what you're doing, and show that you can do all the work and get after it, because most people don't like a helper that's real slow. They want to be able to get stuff done a little faster. So speed is also a really good thing. But you gotta show some enthusiasm that you want it, that you want to do the work, you want to do the job, and that you like what you do. So, and then the next one is that you have to one of the guys I work with, we got rained out today. But the next one is that you gotta, this is just my preference, but yeah, if you're someone that's extremely mean to people or whatever, then that doesn't rub off good on others on jobs. If you're mean to people, people don't want to work around you, then it makes your environment a little harder makes your work environment a little more hostile and a little more harder to work in. So if you're nice and easy, I've learned this, if you're an easy person to get along with, you make the job way easier, and it makes people want to work with you. Because I know some guys that I've worked with that, like, if I don't even know, it's just they're might be good helpers, but yet they can be mean or just not nice people to be around. So then it's like, do you really want to, you might be a good helper, but do you really want to work around them? So yeah. And then the last one under being a good helper is an old guy, which I always try to do this, but yet one of the older guys that I'm working with right now says this is one of the key things for him and looking for in a good helper, and is to think ahead. So you try to ask questions in the beginning of the day, figure out what your agenda is for the day and what you're going to be doing, and then go ahead and like get your bucket ready first thing in the morning. Don't want to have to be telling you everything you need to do. Have it ready. Be thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead of your welder. Whatever you guys are planning on doing for the day, just try to be thinking ahead, have everything laid out, have everything ready to go, where he don't have to tell you, hey, you need this, hey, you need that, hey, you need this, or remind you of stuff. Just be thinking ahead on everything that you do, because that is one of the #1 things that you need to do, is try to think ahead of your welder. If you're 2 steps ahead of him, then you guys are moving 2 times faster, which that's a good thing. So the next one is that to be able to stay working is you gotta be connected with people. So if you're just out there on your own, you help a guy, you go on to the next job, whatever, you're not really making any connections. You got to be able to make some friends out here and make connections to get closer to your next job. So what you want to do is, everyone on the job, you want to try at least just talk to them. Talk to everyone, try to learn everyone, let them show you that you're a good, nice person, and then when you're working, they'll see your work ethic then too. But just show them that you're a nice person. Just try to get everyone's number that you can on a job. That's what's just a key thing. That way you can stay connected with everyone, get their numbers. Then if they ever need a helper or something, they got your number, they can call you. I always get everyone's number, and I always tell them, hey, if you need a helper, give me a call. So, or a lot of guys, especially older guys, they'll get a lot of welders calling them saying, hey, do you know any good helpers, if they don't know any. So that is a big plus there. And then the last one is, no, not the last one. Yeah, I already said that, show good personality. The last one is stay in touch, which again, all these things, I'm not perfect at all these things either, but yet I strive to be as good as I can with all this stuff, just so I can stay working and be providing for my family. But the last one is try to stay in touch with all these people, which I am really bad about that. When a job ends, I don't normally talk to random people. I just want to go home and relax for a while. But yet it's good to stay in touch with everyone, just keep connected with everyone. Just kind of I shoot people a text every once in a while here and there, just to try to keep up with them and see how they're doing and if they're working and stuff like that, just to be able to talk to them just a little. So the next thing is, and this is something that everyone has to be prepared for, is you have to be prepared to work away from home. So the first the first year that I worked for Pipeline, I never left my house. So I was perfectly happy with that. But yet now I've been working, and this year's been extremely slow, and I've had to go away from the house. I've been going here, there, and everywhere away from the house, and it sucks being away from your family. But everyone has to be prepared for that. Be prepared to have to leave your family, even though everyone hates it. It's what you have to do to be able to provide for your family. So the last thing, and this is something else key that I have heard from many people, is that you have to, more so, you can work for whatever companies you want, but yet for the best thing is working for smaller companies. So I know a lot of guys. This one guy, he's been in it for 20-25 years. I helped him one time. He told me, he said, I have never been on a big job, never worked for a big contractor, and he said, I stay working almost year-round all the time, because all these little contractors, their jobs might not be as long as other contractors, but yet there's a better chance of you going back to work for them, because in the bigger companies, you're kind of just a number to them. Just imagine if you work for a big company and there's 60 welders on a job. Well, they don't even know you by name. The welder foreman or anyone, the bosses, they don't know you by name. But on a smaller job, when there's 5-10 welders or less, they get to have a little more of a relationship with you, get to know you a little bit better, and then there's a better chance of you coming back on the next job. So yeah, that's a big thing, just being able to work for smaller contractors, which you can work for big contractors if you want, but yeah, I've worked for one big contractor and I've worked for 4 or 5 small contractors, and it's just my first job was with a big contractor. The rest of them have all been with smaller contractors, and I've been able to stay working since then. So so that's the 4 steps that I have learned to being able to stay working the most. So like last year, I worked all last year, and then this year it's been a very slow year. I think, of course, I'm working right now. We got rained out today, but I've worked 9 months this year, and it's been an extremely slow year. So I am very much so blessed to be able to be working right now, and it's just, I am so thankful and so blessed to be able to be working, being out here. I'm away from the family, getting close to the holidays, but yet I'm blessed to be working. And then another thing is that it only takes one good person for you to meet on one of these jobs that helps you stay working all the time. I know that one of the guys that I have worked with, and he has helped me out tremendously. It seems like every time I get off, of course I can stay in contact with him and call him, but yet every time I get off work somewhere, he goes and calls me and sets me up with someone else. He actually, the guy I'm working with right now, he went and the welder called him and said, hey, I need a helper like now, and he went and he knew that I wasn't working, so he gave me a call, and I've been working ever since with him. So it's awesome. It only takes that one person to meet, and then you're able to stay working all the time if you meet that one right person. Or you can meet 5 or 6 small people, and they'll keep you working here or there throughout the year and stuff, bouncing back and forth, whatever. But yeah, you just gotta work hard at everything you do, and just show that you can do the work, and then it will reflect on you and your work ethic, and then especially in your personality. So if you get your personality, and they can show that you can work, and you're thinking ahead on everything, and you meet all these people, then it just helps you flourish and be able to just work and work and work more and more and more. And then that's just one of the big things, is right now it's slow, and a lot of the guys that I work with, that's kind of how all of them are. They're real nice guys to be around, real easy to get along with, talk to. They're hard workers, and they jump in and just do what they need to do. And of course, I might not be perfect at all of these traits, but yet I'm going to strive to try to be as good as I can at all of these, just to be able to stay working as much as possible and be able to provide for my family. So yeah, but you will have slow years when you're not working. I'm sure some of you guys rather work 12 months out of the year, and you will have slow years like this past year has been, where you won't be working as much, but yet you just, yeah. But yet, these are just the tips that I have learned to be able to get me to where I am now. So yeah, but I thought I'd share this with you guys too, because I believe this is a big part of me staying working, and it is Proverbs 13:4. Lazy people want much but get little, but those who work hard will prosper. So you guys work your butts off so that you can do all the work, and you will prosper in all that you do. And the next one is Psalms 19:17. May the favor of the Lord our God rest on us, establish the work of our hands for us. So I praise all the work that I have gotten to him, because I'm just blessed and so blessed to be able to be working right now, when I know so many people that are out there and not being able to be working, but yet he goes and establishes the work for us and guides us in all that we do. So yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped everyone, and this is all the stuff that I have learned throughout the past several years of me being a welder's helper, to help me be able to stay working as much as possible. And yeah, so I'm just blessed to be working. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Hope this helped everyone out and gave everyone the little bit of information they needed, or just a little extra drive that they needed. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and get on there and click subscribe, so you don't miss out on any future content coming to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Check out my Welding Riggers Instagram page. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to miss out on any future content for my truck build that I got on the channel. This is kind of the main key of the channel, but yet I'm working, so I can't work on the truck right now, so I'm making stuff for pipeline, which is my work, and off my Welding Riggers Instagram page. So hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone.